that which sustains the human existence is Dharma. Something that gives us breath, something that gives us life, that gives us energy to act in this universe. So, Shiva gave his teachings and he said that Dharmasya Sukshma Gati. And that means that the ways of Dharma are always subtle. And Dharma has two meanings. One is there is a primary Dharma and there is a secondary Dharma. So the secondary Dharma is that worldly activities that we do. We live, we eat, we sleep, we reproduce, we drive a car, we go to work. And sometimes people consider this for their primary Dharma. So because the mind is occupied with this matter, with this material world, so it tends to become crude, you know. And that's why in order to make the mind subtle, there is like 4 divine instincts that come in us. And if we cultivate them, our minds become subtler and subtler. That in that way we can perceive the consciousness. So the first one is Vistara, you know, the expansion of the mind. You want to learn more about this universe. You want to study. You want to do more meditation. And meditation, it makes your mind as great as the cosmic mind, as big and vast as the cosmic mind. So the second one is Rasa, that when you do meditation, you feel that presence of the Supreme Entity within you. You feel it with every breath, and every breath becomes blissful. So you want to feel that, you want to taste that, you know, fruit of Supreme Consciousness. Then it goes Seva. So after you tasted that fruit, you want to do the service, the spiritual service. So if, for example, I found a good restaurant, you know, I want to bring my friends into it so they can also eat the good food there. So the same as with spirituality. Once you find it, you want to share with others. And the last one, our divine instincts, because we are, you know, weak creatures by nature, we need some shelter, and we need to find shelter in the Supreme. So that last one is the Tastiti, finding shelter in the Supreme, somebody who can help us, who can carry us through all the calamities of our life. So that Dharma reflects in our perception. So it's very subtle. That's why it said the ways of Dharma are very subtle. Once I was replanting my plant, and my friend was helping me. So he was putting the soil, you know, and I hugged the plant and I was holding the plant like this. And he was making the ground for it. And while I was holding that plant, I felt like I was holding some animal, you know, like so warm feeling, like I could, you know, pet him and I could feel his love. So through meditation, mind becomes subtle, and love, you know, within us, it expands, and we feel the same love for animal or for human being or for plant. And sometimes I go into my room and I see the plants and I sense what they want, that they are hungry, that they need some water, and I go and I give them some water. So all those superhuman abilities like telepathy can be awakened in us through practice of meditation, as long as we follow Dharma. Namaskar.